Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Empire. So today is a story time day because I realized that the way life is going, you cannot just put yourself down to a niche and just restrict yourself to being just doing that specific niche. It's hard. And today I have a very interesting story. Because the reason I cannot like pin myself to a niche is because I cannot be doing now I'm centered. I cannot be doing makeup every day. I cannot be doing cleaning videos every day. I cannot be doing I just can't. Like, life has a lot to offer more than just, restricting yourself down into a niche. And just thank you and all look cute. Thank you. Anyway, so today I want to share with you guys a story about my worst experience makeup client. Like, where I was not prepared. I was not prepared for the industry, and it gave me a blow, and it still does give me a blow. And I think I've never gotten over that experience because bridesmaids. I mean brides, not bridesmaids. Yeah, it also includes one bridesmaid. So brides can really like just fuck the hell out of you if they decide to. That is one of the experience I understood to talk about. So I started doing makeup in I think 2018 hapo hivyo. Like, I started being interested in makeup around 2018 mwisho hapo. So I got my first bridal gig in if it's not 2019. Wait, I think I got in, I think 2019. If it's not 2019, I'm going to look for the day and just write it down here. But I don't think it's necessary because I don't want the couple to be like, "You girl are talking about us." Damn, focus. Now, as I was saying, it was around Kituapo, I think 2019. So a girl was excited. I'm like, "Guy, I'm landing my first gig. Yo, I'm going to be a great makeup artist. I'm going to get clients after this wedding. Everything is going to pop." And shock on me, like the shock. So now what happens is, initially I used to practice makeup on myself using like the boys' makeup, alright? So when I got this client job and it was paying a good deal of money, I decided to just take money from my savings and then go to Ken's Pharmacy and just buy, the legit makeup, so as they say, legit makeup that I could find. So I went there with the shade of the bride in mind, the shade of a few bridesmaids I had in mind. I was telling all these people, all these attendants, I need a certain shade, because the bride was light, like way light. So I need a specific shade of light. I even compared the skin shade of the bride to the people who were inside the room so that I can get the perfect shade. I even told them the bride has oily skin, so I need everything matte. Like, I bought like everything that was a reference to the bride's, look and everything. And then I used to do nails. Like, I used to do mobile nail, nail services, because I used to work at City Market. So I used to do the nail. I used to carry a bag with I used to have a portable gel machine and my nail polish nini, just like a simple thing, and just to give me money. By the way, it was a good thing. I don't know why I stopped, but anyway, things happened and I had to stop. So mimi huyo, I told the bride, I'll even offer you nail services. I can't fix your nails. This bride was a family. The bride was not, the groom was a family friend. So the bride was from another country. So she came to Kenya for the wedding. Then she was being hosted by one of family friends. So I felt like, since she's being hosted with a family friend and it's my first gig, the best thing I can do, because I'm doing even the bridesmaids makeup and there were like a good number of them, I go and sleep where I go sleep there, and the owner of the house was just fine. So the wedding was on a Saturday. Mimi huyo, I went there on a Wednesday because I wanted to do the nails. So she was free on a Wednesday because I don't know Thursday where she was going. So we wanted to do like a practical of the makeup and also do nails and just see what kind of nails she wants done in Nini. I even carried a nail guy because I was like, I'll pay you, you just come. So I carried a nail guy because I felt like I wasn't so good at doing the nails, so I carried somebody who had a little bit of experience. We went. Got there, we discussed with the lady the kind of nail she wanted. She wanted a nude polish. She wanted very soft makeup. We did that. I did the practical. I matched her foundation. All that shit. Like, I did everything. Okay, and then she was like, I'm happy with the look. The look is fine. The nails are good. Once it's my first time going, I'm shaking, and also it will take me a lot of time because I still don't have experience. So I was like, I really wanted to stay there so that I can like pick everything so that I don't miss anything, right? So maybe your girl is doing makeup. I've done this, I've done that, and then her best maid was there. The best maid was like, that's good. And then she was an undecisive bride, okay? So she would go with anything. If somebody comes in and tells her, that lip color is not good, change it, she will change it. Another person comes and says, why did you change that? Go back to the other one that you have, she'll change it. Another person comes and says the nails are short, she will change it. This time I was not seeing the red flags like this lady is just going to fuck me up. Ooh. So Missy, I did everything and she was fine with it. So I came home on Wednesday. So I went back on Thursday. Because I don't know if I went on a Thursday or I went on a Wednesday. But I think I went on a Thursday because I think I spent a day there and then the next day was the wedding. So as we go. Then that night, the day that I went, the best friend landed. This time the best friend was not around. The person who was there was the best maid. And I don't know. But this is not the first time I'm hearing issues with best friends coming in between brides on the wedding. Why do you bring your dreams in another person's wedding? Like, you bring what you want to be done in your wedding in a friend's wedding. Like, why would you do that? I don't know why people do that. So, okay, fine. The best friend landed at around 12 p.m. in the midnight. I don't know if it was 2019. I can't practically remember, but I think, yeah. 2019 Apple, 2018 kinda. So, around December, I think. I can't remember very, very well. So, see, the best friend came, so me now I'm sleeping, knowing everything is fine. I think it was on a Wednesday, because Wednesday, Thursday, Apple, either. So the best friend lands. So the best friend lands in me. In my mind, I'm not like anything can go wrong. See, I'm done. We are done. So the next day, I think I left. I went somewhere. So the bride wanted her hair to be done. She just had a lot of issues. That's a bride. Mara, she wants natural hair. Mara, she doesn't want her hair to be shukwad. She doesn't want braids. But so me, I had to take the best maid to Kenyatta Market for her hair to be done because she was new in town, so they were not from Kenya. So I took her to Kenyatta Market for braiding, and she was just fine with the braiding. All along on the way, she's complaining about this bride. Like, hey, me, I've never had such a crazy bride in my life. This one is just over the bar. She's just a lot of things, So me, I was like, it's fine. Okay, then that evening, I think they were going somewhere, the bride and the best maid and the husband, and I think they were going to visit one of the relatives or something. So she had to like look popped up and everything. So see me, I've gone to Kenyatta Market. So when the best friend came, this bride, the dress was already made. So she was like, the dress is fine by me. Now when the best maid, the best friend came, hey, the next morning when people woke up, she wants that dress to be fixed again. It is not what she wants. It is not as fluffy enough as she wants it to be. Now these ideas, all of them, it's the best friend who was putting in her head. Okay? Because she for her, akiwa peke yake, she was just fine. Like, just wear the dress. But when the nanny came, the best friend came, hey, the dress is not puffy enough. We need to puff it up tomorrow. It was on a Thursday. The wedding is on a Saturday, so they have to look for a fundi to puff the dress up. Hey, the best couple, not the best couple, the people who are hosting them was like, hey, Mimi, I don't want this drama. This lady looks like she just has drama. So they had to look. She told them, me, I'm not going to take you to the market to look for the fundi. You guys would have to maneuver yourselves because there are other things to be done. You had already finished the dress issue, now you're bringing it back. There's no way, there's literally no way I'm going to go back and start hustling the dress issue again and tackling it again. So she left them. I don't know how they went. So me in the evening, when we're coming back with the best maid from the salon from Kenyatta Market, we find that the girl, the bride, the hair had already, she had like flat ironed the hair from a certain salon, a salon where I knew the guy. Sawa, it's business, but you'll just get the reason why this guy annoyed me. She flat ironed her hair, and then when she went to the salon, I had already made her nails, like pre-made her nails. I already fixed her stick-ons, the size that she wanted. So when coming back, I noticed that her nails were shorter and they were of a different color. Yo, that was my gel I already used. And she didn't have the guts to tell me that she didn't like the nails. She had already told me she was okay with the nails, she liked the nails, she was fine with the nails. So in my head I'm like, what's happening? I didn't get the red flag still. I was like, it's fine. And then the nails were done, and then somebody else had done her makeup for that dinner, whatever. So in my head I was like, maybe because I was far away, so she decided because you're going to come back late, let me just do my makeup somewhere else. So this is on a Friday evening, I think, or yeah, Kitukayo. So see me, I'm just quiet there. Then comes Saturday morning, early morning. Me, I'm like, hey, I need to wake these ladies up very early so that I can do their makeup. Hey, shock on me. I woke up, see me, I'm ready to do the bride's makeup. Only for me to wake up, and when I'm going to open the door, another makeup artist meets me there. It was not even the person who was supposed to style her hair came with a makeup artist who was the sister. All right. So which means this lady had prior, like the day before, decided I'm not going to do her makeup, but she did not tell me. You see, now me, I slept knowing tomorrow I'm waking up, I have a program, I'm starting with the bride, stuff like that, or like I had everything planned and all that. So she didn't tell me. I just met the people at the door, the hairstylist and the sister who was a makeup artist. So all this time I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? So I had to ask the ladies, am I the one doing your makeup? Am I, you guys have changed your mind? Some ladies said, no, since we had decided you're the one doing our makeup, you just continue doing our makeup. And then that bridal line, there was this baby. She was like a big baby. You'd think she's like an old person, but she's just alikuwa like a teenager. But now her body was a bit big, so I thought she was one of the maids, and she was the first one to be done makeup. Makeup artists, please, when you're going to do makeup for anybody, let them make a down payment before. Down payment, like either half the price or quarter the price, and then you guys finish up when you've done the makeup. Because this issue of going there and you've not been paid even a single cent, unaweza lia. And makeup products are not cheap. One thing I've realized is that watu dharau makeup artists. Like, people tend to take makeup for granted. They just think you just stand there, apply foundation on my face and then powder, and then you're done. And then foundation and powder is nothing close to makeup. If that is what you know how to do, you know nothing about makeup. Makeup is a lot of work, and it's me standing there on your face. Me tolerating your bad breath if you have one, and you tolerating mine if I have one. Like, I'm just standing there on your face. I am sweating on you. That's a lie. I'm not sweating on you. Like, I am literally just standing there for like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour plus, and then I'm bearing all your phone calls, all your pictures that you want to take before even I finish. You want to see yourself in the mirror before I finish and all that. It's crazy. So there's this girl. So now the bride did not tell me there's another makeup artist. The person who came to tell me was the best maid. She came and told me, hey, vile kunaenda nini. It's like the bride has somebody else to do her makeup. But then never underestimate your makeup artists and then you jump them over and then your makeup is done by someone else. Because let me tell you something, that person who did that bride's makeup, it's not like I'm trying to put them down on anything, but she did a work job. She didn't do a good job. It's not something that I will do even as a learner or as a beginner. I didn't like it. So I don't understand if the lady did not like me, the bride, or she didn't. I don't know, but she never told me. You know, my problem is not me not doing that makeup. My problem was that she did not communicate. Communication is very important, and mind you, I've spent there a few days all along knowing that I'm the one who's going to do this makeup, and then the last day you just change on me and you don't tell me anything. You know, that is, it's heartbreaking and it's annoying, and it's just lack of respect and lack of, I don't know, courtesy, or not even, I don't know how I would even call it. It's just the audacity for me. Like, you have the audacity to waste somebody else's time. What if I had another bride that I would have picked for that day and I did not choose them because of you, and then you end up fucking my day like that? Do you know? It was just not something I was happy about. So me, I decided, you know what, me, I'm not going to let you spoil my spirits, and at the end of the day I'm even going for that wedding. So what I did, you know, that day I woke up at 3 a.m. Kwanza to do my own makeup, so that by the time we are done, we just leave. I do my own makeup because I don't want to be a rusty makeup artist doing other people's makeup. So I woke up very early and did my makeup, and I was doing it with a ring light and the yellow bulb. So by the time lights came, like the sun came out, I wish you would have seen my contour. I was black. Like, I was dark. I was looking funny. Not like black is a bad thing. Black is good, but like the contour was just extreme. I was looking just weird. So like I had to fix my makeup all over again. That aside. So I had to do the bridesmaid's makeup. I did her makeup, but the initial, I can imagine that day I was charging peanuts. I won't even say, because it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. So at the initial, because I was so afraid. You know, I was new in the industry. I had no knowledge, no idea, no nothing. I was just charging according to how I felt like was a good amount to charge. So I did what? I started doing the bridesmaids makeup. So this girl that I'm telling you, who was like a big baby, she came. She was the first one. So the plan was, I do your makeup, you pay me after I've done your makeup, which is a very wrong thing to do. Don't ever do that. So I did their makeup, like 3 of them, and actually a few years later, one of the bridesmaid I did her makeup became my bride. I did her makeup, and she loved it. It was amazing. It was so natural. It was just perfect. Thank you so much. You know yourself. I'm not going to say your name because now everyone will be like, I know that wedding. So I did makeup for those people who were ready for their makeup to be done. Mind you, all this thing brought a lot of confusion, so there was not enough time. So I didn't even do like makeup to all the ladies and everything. Some of them were like, let me just go like that. It was not like a very, restrict wedding where, and then there were other people who were like, they felt like their skin was sensitive, they just wanted to do their own things, so I left them. And then makeup artists, please, if you're going somewhere to do makeup for a bridal team, then makeup artists, please, if you're going somewhere to do a bridal makeup, like for a bridal team, and one of the members does not want to pay like the whole price, and they don't want them eyebrows, don't do that shit. If she's not going to pay for full service, don't do her eyebrows. It doesn't matter how much you love money, because how now are you going to charge eyebrows? Because eyebrows is the most hectic part to do in makeup. Like, it is the hardest thing to do, and then somebody comes there and tell you, no, I don't want full makeup, you should have 2 eyebrows. Don't do that shit. Don't do anybody's eyebrows. Do makeup for the person who pays full for your full service. You don't provide half service, because that, number one, is a waste of time and a waste of products. Full service. If somebody doesn't want your full service, then why would you want my brows and not want my foundation application? Like, what are you even trying to say or trying to do? Don't do that. Don't do it. It wastes your time and wastes your products. You will waste your product. And then kuna hii sample ya watu kwa wedding. they're around the makeup artist. Oh, me, I'll just do it for myself. And then they're using your products. Come with your own products, do it for yourself. Don't touch my things if I'm not going to touch your face. Respect, it's good. You're using my eyebrow pencil and then you're telling me you don't want me to do your makeup, you do it yourself. And you're using my stuff. At even say dear lip gloss. Hell no, don't allow that. Makeup is expensive. We are not going to do that thing in 2020 somethings to come. We're not doing that. So where was I? This big baby. Big baby, she was the first one. I did her makeup. So now I finished and then the wedding went, because I want to give you the story of the big baby. The bride has already decided her makeup was being done by someone else. She didn't bother to tell me. Her nails was also done by the same person the day previous. She trimmed them. So they used my nails and trimmed them to their own liking, and then they added a twerking of polish on top of my polish, and she did not even have the audacity to tell me. I was pissed. I was really pissed. And then I was so angry. I even called my hubby and I was so angry, and I was mad. I felt like I was crying. Then she was like, you do this, you just go to that wedding and eat like 4 plates of food, like you're paying yourself. So what I did, I beat my face that day. I beat the hell out of my face. Like, I was like, if you have done this to me, I'm just going to do the best makeup that I can on myself and make sure I outshine you. You won't play with me like that. You will not. I will not allow you to play me like that. But if I do your makeup, yeah? But this is not even my best makeup. I was in a hurry because there's a baby. If I do your makeup, best believe me, I'll beat it to the gods. Then I'll be a bit natural on myself. But if you annoy me, I will beat my face to the gods. And then whoever will do your makeup will not even, I'll make sure they don't even match mine. That's how petty I can be. And I don't care. That day I didn't care. So I went to the wedding. Big baby was there, happy. So came time for payments. Mimi huyo sasa niko kwa church kufuatana na my bridesmaids after wedding imeisha. Pay me my money, pay me my cash nini. Big baby, I'll send you. The good thing about this whole thing is that the groom had already decided he will pay. Like, we had already talked prior, and he was like, he will pay a certain amount of money for the nails and the makeup, and the bridesmaids will just sort me out separately. So the groom paid me after the wedding. He paid me, like, I never reminded him, because I never even told him the story. I don't even know if he knows the story, by the way, up to today. But he paid me. He paid me my money. So, and I never asked for it. Like, atukusumbuana. He just paid because we had already agreed he would pay me. So he paid. Then these ladies, sasa mimi kufuatana nao huko kwa church. The ones that I found, they paid me. Then Big Baby told me he will pay me. Only since the wedding was on a Saturday, only for me to wake up on Sunday morning, to be woken up at 7, only to be waken up at around 7 a.m. in the morning with insults from a number that I don't even know. The way I want to dupe her child of money. Why should she pay? And the groom had already said she's going to pay. The lady was a relative of the groom. The person who was insulting me, she was a relative of the groom, and now the daughter was the one who was in line. So, why do I want to dupe them of money? And the husband, the groom had already said she's going to pay. Now I'm like, madam, listen. The groom said she's going to pay only for the bride. She's not going to pay for the entire team. And if that was true, why did the other people pay me my money? Why can't she just pay? And it was only 500 shillings at that time. Seriously, I was selling 500 shillings for bridal makeup. Ugh. What kind of a lie joke is that? I was insulted. Me, I just told that woman, listen and listen very carefully. You're not going to call me on my phone early in the morning to insult me over my money. And I cut it off. And I hear that lady is very rich, apparently. And she's complaining over 500 shillings. People are out here doing bridal makeup for 3,500 for the bridesmaids. 500 bob, you can't pay. What if I had charged 3,000 shillings and I had done like a complete makeup on your face? Would you even have paid? The pain that I would have felt. Anyway, to cut that story short, that's how I was embarrassed in my first day as a makeup artist, a bridal makeup artist. It was a lesson that I learned in my entire life, and I decided, you know what, I'm never going to again in my life bring myself down to anybody's level. Me, I'll give you a prize. If you're not going to, me, I won't even bargain. Like, I have a lot of people texting me in my DM, how much do you charge for makeup? And they know me, and I tell them the price, and they're like, Ati, that's the best price. Me, I don't even answer that question. I leave you there as leather. Like, if you feel like I'm not worth it. There's another man who texted me on Facebook some time back. This last year. And at that time I was actually pregnant, I remember. And then she texts me and says, hi, I've seen your work. You know, I post so much of my work on Facebook, Instagram, like that. So I've seen your work, and it's someone I know. We live in the same estate. I don't know her personally, but I know, like, through Facebook and through my hubby, you know, yes. She's like an queen. She's not even a friend, it's just somebody I know on Facebook, and I see her on the store. She's like, I love your work, I've seen your work, I love it. Would you mind, how much do you charge for makeup, for bridal makeup? Then I told her. And then she was like, I told her, how much did I tell her that time? How much do you charge for bridal makeup? I told her for the bride it's 5 G's, and then for the bridesmaids I charge 2,000 and then 2,500. Then she was like, I see 1,000 shillings. See, I thought when you mta, you know, like, you're not charging 1,000 bobs. I just thought you're just from the area, you could charge me less. And then she has the guts to tell me that, yeah, I already talked to someone who charges 1,000 shillings. So in my head I was like, if you've talked to someone who charges 1,000 shillings already, what are you doing in my DMs? Do you want me to charge you what, 300 bob? People can be insulting just because you know me, and just because we live in the same estate. You feel like you are entitled to come and degrade my work. Me, it doesn't matter the kind of work I'm going to do on your face. If I give you a price, I've given you a price. If it's shoddy, that's your problem. Me, you'll pay me for what I'm worth. I am not going to. I learned to not bargain. Like, if you're a makeup artist, please don't ever bargain. Don't bargain. Don't do that shit. It's not worth it. Don't bargain. Stick to your level. If they don't want, because there are people. Imagine there are people out here. Can you imagine what Kina Dennis Karuri? Like, I read Rose Makeup by Rose rate card. That lady charges bridal makeup 20,000 just for the bride alone. 20,000. And she doesn't even do complicated looks. So she just does very nude and very simple looks that even a beginner can do. And it's 20 G's. And I'm out here cutting creases, blending your eyeshadow, like blending it to the gods. I'm charging you 5 G's, and then you still have the guts to tell me I've seen somebody who charges 1,000. By the way, in the next years to come, you will not find me. You'll be wanting to book me, and I won't even be able to read your DM because of how busy my life will be, and how much I will be one of the most sought out after makeup artists in this country. Yes, I have said my piece. I have said my own. So, lessons learned, makeup artists. If you have your price, have your price. Do not bring yourself down for anyone, be it a relative, a friend, nothing. Don't do that shit. It's not going to be. And then be paid before. Imadharawa tutaki. Ebu just imagine if the groom was not going to pay me. Hasara ile ningeenda. I had bought makeup, and this person is not going to pay me. I felt so down. I was like, I'll never do makeup on people again. But I enjoy doing makeup on people compared to doing it on myself. So yeah, that's my lesson. That's my story today. I hope if you're a makeup artist, or you're planning to be a makeup artist out there, a beginner, watch out. Watch it out, baby. Watch it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this story. Yeah. And other things are coming. We're not just going to be cooking, and I have a lot of stories to share, interesting ones. I hope you guys will enjoy them. So see you guys in the next one. I'm actually filming another story right now because today I have the time to do like 3 videos back to back so that I can edit them for a few weeks to come. So see you guys in the next one.